All right, let's get this show started!
Islam Makhachev tries his new choke on the kid who came from Spain to train in Dagestan for 2 to 3 years.
О, наши. А ну. С Германии пацан приехал на удушающий проверить. А ну.
Работай.
Работай. You good?
So strong. 3.
Воевать, говорит.
Charles Oliveira allegedly turned down the offer to fight Ilia Topuria, according to Chael Sonnen. Speaking on the latest episode of The Good Guy, Bad Guy, Sonnen said that he spoke to Oliveira and the Bronx told him that he'll only accept the fight if Topuria wins the belt.
Listen, I had a meaningful conversation with Charles Oliveira. And I said, hey, Charles, because the way I see it, Daniel, there's really a fight for Ilia Topuria. And is Islam going to get that? Is Charles going to get that? Or is Sarukian going to get that? And I'm not convinced the company is going to ask for Islam to jump on that grenade right away. So if Charles or Sarukian could get that fight, they in a sense could get themselves a number one contenders fight. It's Charles Oliveira told me, and I told him, I said, Charles, whatever your answer is, I'm going to make it public. I'm going to tell Daniel Cormier on ESPN. And he said, Chael, I will only fight him, Ilia Topuria, if he wins the belt. If he comes up and can prove he belongs here, he's the world champion, I will then fight him. I said, Charles, that's not the way this game is played. You can't make demands of guys before they're the champion. He said, in this position, I can. This is my weight class. I hold a higher ranking. I've been a champion here before. This guy's all talk. He wants to fight me. He needs to come up, get the belt, put the belt on the line, and I'll take him on. I said, Charles, that sounds ridiculous, but I am going to repeat that to Daniel.
Charles Oliveira doesn't think Conor McGregor will ever fight again. Speaking to Oddspedia, Oliveira said, "To be honest, I don't know why people are still talking about Conor McGregor. He's done everything he wanted to do in the sport, and now he's choosing to live his life the way he's living it. We've been waiting for him to come back, and Michael Chandler has been waiting for about 2 years, and he hasn't shown up. I think fans should forget about Conor McGregor coming back. He's not going to fight again." Alexander Volkanovski recently appeared on the BYM podcast with Michael Bisping and Paul Felder, where he shared his honest thoughts on a potential super fight between Ilia Topuria and Islam Makhachev. Having fought both fighters, Volkanovski stated that Makhachev will be tough to beat, and the only way he sees Topuria winning this fight is by knockout.
How do I think that fight's going to go? Look, yeah, I have fought both of them. Islam is going to be a hard man to beat. Like, I think for anyone, I think the only chance of him losing is someone, you know, knocking him out, right? Like someone landing something. That's what I believe. And I've always believed that about myself. The only way I would lose is, you know, someone catching me rather than actually beating me. The only person that I believe will give me that close fight is Islam. You know what I mean? And I feel the same for Islam with a lot of the opposition. I think everyone has a puncher's chance. I think that's the only way I see him really losing, someone catching him. And if anyone could do it, it is Ilia. Ilia's obviously got some dangerous hands. So for people to just count him out, it's like, man, like, you know he's got power in his hands. You know he's going to be looking for it. You know he's composed, and even if things aren't going his way, he's going to keep looking for it, keep trying to find it until he does or until he loses. So, you know, he's dangerous. Maybe if the gas tank goes, we'll see when he starts, them later rounds with someone like Islam. But early on, the first 3 rounds, he's going to be dangerous. You don't want to be getting caught by any of those punches. So if anyone could catch him, I think Ilia's right up there for a chance.
On Monday, Conor McGregor visited President Donald Trump as a St. Patrick's Day guest of honor at the White House. Accompanied by his partner and 4 children, the former UFC double champion praised the president's work ethic as inspiring as he met him in the Oval Office. Trump hailed McGregor's own work rate and described him as fantastic.
Happy Paddy's Day, America!
Nice suit. It's one of my own. Yes, you want to do it. Congratulations, sir. I tell you what, your work ethic is inspiring. Your work rate is inspiring. Appreciate it.
McGregor also appeared at the White House press briefing room lectern alongside Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, where he accused the Irish government of abandoning the voices of the people of Ireland as he criticized immigration policies.
And it'll be music to the people of Ireland's ears, because never on the main stage has the issues the people of Ireland face been spoke. Our government has long since abandoned the voices of the people of Ireland, and it's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. What is going on in Ireland is a travesty. Our government is the government of zero action, with zero accountability. You know, our money is being spent on overseas issues that has nothing to do with the Irish people. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. There are rural towns in Ireland that have been overrun in one swoop, that have become a minority in one swoop. So issues need to be addressed, and the 40 million Irish Americans, as I said, need to hear this, because if not, there will be no place to come home and visit.
These comments didn't sit well with Irish leaders, who insisted Conor McGregor does not speak for Ireland. Irish Prime Minister Michael Martin, who also visited Donald Trump last week, tweeted, "St. Patrick's Day around the world is a day rooted in community, humanity, friendship, and fellowship. Conor McGregor's remarks are wrong and do not reflect the spirit of St. Patrick's Day or the views of the people of Ireland." However, people in the comments shared their support for Conor McGregor. One fan wrote, "You are totally wrong. You do not speak for the Irish people. You do not represent the Irish people. You are a traitor." 90% of Irish people agree with McGregor when it comes to illegal immigration. I'm not a fan of McGregor, however what he is saying is correct. McGregor may not be the person I would choose to represent Ireland, but every word he said in the press room was correct. The government is taking zero action on things that matter to the people, like massive immigration and a housing shortage. It spends money on overseas issues, hello Ukraine again, just in the last few days, that have nothing to do with Ireland. The government has planned migrant numbers for small villages that would reduce the Irish population there to a minority. What was inaccurate about what he said? He reflected the views of this Irish person. I'm not convinced you truly represent the views of the Irish people. Judging by the comments, it doesn't seem to align. Perhaps it's worth stepping back to listen and understand what the people of Ireland genuinely want. Unless, of course, there's another agenda at play here. I think your days in charge are numbered, buddy. Better enjoy it now. I think the people of Ireland will vote for change. Conor McGregor's remarks are correct, and they are so popular with the people of Ireland, you all pivoted to tough on migration stances in order to get elected very recently. Bryce Mitchell is dealing with some serious mental issues. In a recent video posted to his Instagram page, Bryce revealed he has not been able to sleep since the UFC 314 press conference because his opponent John Silva has cast a spell on him with a legion of demons. Bryce said that demons have been surrounding him in his dreams, attacking him and provoking anger, as well as sending beautiful women in his dreams to tempt him to cheat on his wife.
Good morning, y'all. I need all my Christian warriors to pray for me that I would have peaceful sleep. Every single night since the day before the press conference, I've had demonic dreams. Legions of demons are attacking me every single time I sleep, and not one time have I seen any peaceful sleep since that day. These demons surround me and they try to fight me and provoke me to anger, and then the dream will switch and they'll send beautiful women and they're trying to get me to lust, to cheat on my wife. Satan's using two of my weaknesses to try to expose the evil in my own heart, which is anger and lust. However, where I am weak, the Lord is strong. So please pray for me, especially if you're fasting right now. Please pray that I would have peaceful sleep, that God would send Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael, Samson, and King David to watch over me and protect me with the shield of faith. I'm not just fighting a man on April 12th. I'm fighting a man possessed by a legion of demons. When I simply said the name Jesus, he was provoked to maliciousness. And he started barking like a dog and chanting, F you, F you, F you. The days of me fighting for myself are long gone. I now fight for the name of the Lord. And the devil, he ain't going to waste his time trying to plague a loser. He knows that a victory for the Lord is at hand. I will win this fight in the name of Jesus Christ. The man's demons will be casted out of my presence, and he will fall before me just as Goliath fell before King David.
Sean Strickland reacted to Bryce's mental issues, tweeting, "I love Bryce. Don't hold this against me, but therapy would do him wonders. If every time I had an intrusive thought, I thought, oh, it's the devil, I'd lose my mind. Intrusive thoughts aren't the devil, Bryce. Probably just fight anxiety manifesting itself in f***ed up thoughts." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by MMA Fan. Number 2 meme was posted by Morph Memes. And number 1 meme was posted by Velocity Satisfaction. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest MMA news.